All right, starting with number 8. So the first thing that we would want to do on that one is rewrite it as a fraction because we're used to canceling things out when they are in fraction form. That's what our eyes are used to. So remember that whatever comes first in the ratio is the numerator, and of course what comes second is the denominator. Do you see any addition or subtraction? No. So that means we are allowed to cancel things. We have permission, we have the go-ahead, you may cancel things. Do you see anything in the numerator that's identical to something in the denominator? X. Yep. So they cancel. X to the 1 and x to the 1. X divided by x is just 1. They cancel. And we can simplify our number. 8 divided by 4? 2. Where do I put the 2? Where the larger one came from. Okay, so it goes on top. All right, so let's make it pretty. What's left in the numerator? 2. What's left in the denominator? Final answer. Good? Okay. Number 5. I'm going out of order. Sorry about that. Number 5. 2x plus 10 over 6x to the 4th. Well, let's combine like terms. What's our numerator? 12x. Because you cannot cross things out when you have addition. We have addition, so we cannot cross anything out. So we need to combine them. So that is 12x over 6x to the 4th. This is when we treat them each separately. Let's look at our numbers only. 12 divided by 6. 2. Okay. So we got a 2. We put it where the larger one came from. That was the top. And now we've got x to the 1 and x to the 4. What do we do with the exponents? Divide or subtract? Subtract. Definitely subtract. 4 minus 1? 3. Where do we put it? In the denominator, because that's where the larger one came from. 2 over x cubed. Okay, number 10. 2x plus y over 5x plus y. Now, don't look in the parentheses. Don't look inside the parentheses. Outside the parentheses, do you see any addition or subtraction? No. So we're allowed to cancel things out. Do you see anything in the numerator that's identical to something in the denominator? Yes. Now, can I cross out the x with the x? No. But can I cross out the entire x plus y term in the x plus y term? Yes, I can. That is identical to that. And you're left with 2 things. They just cancel because they're the same thing. All right, 14. 2 pounds to 16 ounces. So for this one, you do need to know how many ounces are in a pound because you cannot reduce this if they are not like terms. They're not like terms. Those units are not the same. So how many ounces are in a pound? It's actually 16. So we're actually, instead of putting 16 ounces, I'm going to put 1 pound. And now the reduction, it just reduces to 20, or 2 to 1, right? 2 to 1, so 2. If you wanted to, you could have taken the 2 and you could have multiplied it by 16. And then you would, and that takes too long, yeah. And then you would have had, 32 to 16, and that's still 2 to 1. Still 2 to 1. All right. After 14 is 17. Nope, that was last class. All right, 38. Everyone look at 38 with me. Y is to 7 as 3 is to 21. This is one where you can just cross multiply and divide. You don't even have to write it down. If you want to write it down and that helps you, then you can do that. But what I do is I just do 7 times 3, 21, divided by 21, which is 1. So y is 1. But if that confuses you, you can say 3 times 7 is 21 equals 21 times y, and then you can divide both sides by 21. And you'll still get y equals 1. Last one. 46. Do this one with me if you didn't do this. I know I've seen this on a quiz or a test. Something like this. Step 1. Someone tell me what I would do first. Fraction form. Please move it to fraction form. So we're going to have y minus 4 over y plus 2 equals 3 over 5. Now that it's in fraction form, we can cross multiply. Make sure you distribute. 5y minus 20 equals 3y plus 6. So the biggest mistake you could make is to not distribute. All right, let's add 20 to both sides. 5y equals 3y plus 26. Subtract 3 from both sides. 3y. 2y equals 26, and y is 13. Okay.